Right, okay. So let's start. And today we have to learn about that JITO and also, so let's continue to then about this movie maker one. JITO is actually used for animation, right? The word animation means like it's a concept. Animation is a conceptual thing that if we need to, so let's say if we need to show something like if we need to show an object moving or set of objects moving around conceptually, we call that as an animation, right? It's object or set of objects. So if you can see the motion of those objects in the screen, so we call that as animation. So meanwhile, I would like to remember the word movie also. What do you mean by movie? So what is the difference between movie and animation? Yes. Is there any difference between movie and animation? Or are they same? What do you think? Yes. Lashin, what do you think? Is it same or different? Movie, animation, animated movie?
Different.
Yeah, that is different. So basically the difference is animation is a concept, right? Animation is a concept. Whereas movie is not a, so movie is also a concept, but movie is actually, you have to capture the actual images and playback. When you capture actual images and playback, that is called a movie. But when you conceptually draw frames and actually when you change in, so when you play the frames as a sequence, then we call animation. Animation is a concept. You know that Phil Stone and this Asterix. So those are just concepts. No one is acting there. No one is recording using a camera. So, but if a real life scenario is actually acted and captured and then played back, that is called a movie. But if it is a conceptual model, we call that animation. That is the difference, right? Animation is an optical illusion to show movements of objects, object, movement of an object or set of objects. A series of frames, a sequential, so series of frames which is played in a sequential order will create the animation. Actually, so that is kind of optical illusion because before, so in our eye, so there's a capacity. In our eye, there's a capacity to remember things. So when a picture is captured by the eye lens, it will be there for some time, actually a fraction of seconds, and after that it will wipe out. And the new scenario will be captured instead of that. Actually, before wiping out, if we can put another scene, another scenario to the eye, which is actually a continuation of the previous one, so then I will think, oh, the related nerves related to eyes, that will capture that as a actual movement, which is actually not, right? ඒ කියන්නේ ඇහි දැන් තියෙන preview එකේ හැදිලා තියෙන image එක මැකෙන්න කලින් තව ඒකටම සම්බන්ධ image එකක් හැදුවොත් එයා හිතනවා මේ ඇත්තටම මේක වෙනවා. So that is why it's called optical illusion. It's not true. It's not happening really, but it's pretending like actually happening, right? So ඒක කරන්නේ අර ඇහි තියෙන අපේ දෘෂ්ටි විතානේ හැදෙන ප්‍රතිබිම්බේ මැකෙන්න කලින් තව එකක් හැදෙනවා ඒකටම අනුරූප, ඒකට ගැලපෙන එකක් හැදෙනවා. So that is how we create animation, right? Okay, let's write small note on that movie and animation before we begin. So please write video was animation. So you can say video or movie was animation. If a real life scenario or acting is captured using a camera and then played back, as a sequence of pictures it is known as a movie. The number of pictures played per second is closer to 24 or 25 or exceeding that rate. When there are more than 24 frames per second, human eye cannot recognize them as individual frames. It will be understood as a continuous movement or movie. Right? That is about a movie or a film or video. Animation is a concept. A conceptual scenario is modeled by using drawings or sketched frames. These frames are then played back similar to a movie. In a sequential order. It will create an animation. Some movies are mixing videos with animation to give more realistic look. Example, you can see Avatar, Last Airbender. So you know Transformers. It's not realistic, but anyway, it looks like. Those are some. Hulk. I think spellings are correct, right? Transformers, Hulk. They are using something, a technology called CGI to mix animation with the movies. The technology is called CGI. Movie. Just search CGI movie and you will find a lot of CGI related things. So these are, actually this is how the Avatar or Avatar is made. You can see an actual person is acting and her acting is actually mimicked, or here her acting is represented using a 3D model. See the CGI effects, right? So this is CGI again. And not only this, So a lot of CGI movies are there here. The CGI effect. Actually, the shape, the motion, emotions are taken from the CGI effects. This is another one. You know the character, right? So I don't want, because you are fans, so I don't want to explain again and again. So have you finished this mostly writing?
Last
Hello,
parts.
finish. Finish.
Last parts.
Last part. Quickly do this, and next what I'm going to show you is about how to create this animation using Vectorian Jito. Actually, Jito is a free software, but mainly supporting Windows platforms. Therefore, I'll be using Windows computer to demonstrate that. Right. So one thing that I can do is I can ask you to share the screen. The second thing is I can try by my own to share another screen using a Windows machine. Okay, hope you are done. Right, let's move to the Jito animation. Right, first of all, so you should know some concepts. So let me present them. Right. So basics of animations, you should know what is a frame. Frame is that is the starting point. Keyframe, basically, that is the starting point, and that is the starting element. So that keyframe you can copy. The keyframe you can copy and edit. You can move it to several places. Keyframe is actually the starting point of an animation. Then the tween frames means the auto-generated frames in between two keyframes. So when there are keyframes, so let's say one keyframe is in the right side, the other keyframe in the left side. So the in-between frames which are generated are called keyframes. Sorry, tween frames. Then the frames are just like unlinked or adjoining. So different frames can be there. One object to another object, different frames can be there. And blank keyframe is empty frame, empty one. Right. Then about the Jito, you should identify the screen first. So this will be the screen that you see. I'll first show this using a code, how to create animation using a code. I'll first demonstrate that. And after that, I'll move to the Jito part. Okay, the first one is, you can see that is toolbox. And number 2 is the playback menu or player. Number 3 is layers. It has single layer here, but you can add multiple layers anytime. And 4 is timeline, whereas 5 is workstage. And 6 is the shape colors and color palette related to shapes. 7 is basic colors, foreground, background. And 8 is properties window, which is in the bottom. But this is basically how it looks like. It's a very lightweight program. You can just download and install. It's less than, I think, 12 megabytes, less than some amount. So it's very lightweight program you can use to edit applications. And before that, I would like to demonstrate a code-based animation. So this you will learn in lower grades like grade 6, 7, 8, 9. But if you have not learned this, so I'll share you the link here. You can start with me, right? So this is actually online cloud-based application developed by MIT for creating small animated animations, games, and etc. So let's start creating. I want to create one thing. When you click on the start creating button, it will load this screen. Right, the tutorial you can close. This one you can close. No need to have this. And you can see there's a cat, nice cat. So let's move the cat forward to see how it animates. I'm going to events first. From the events, I'm selecting when flag clicked. Let's go to the control. I need to do this forever. What I need to do, I need to move 10 steps. And while moving, I want to change the costume. Actually, there are two costumes. Costumes means these are like keyframes. This is one and this is the second one. When you change in between this, you can see when I change in between this very quickly, you can see as cat is running. Because I'm changing this rapidly between these two, then you can see that as cat is running. When I click the flag, you can see it's running. And when it goes to the end, I have to actually return or reverse it. To do that, I'm going to add another code if on edge bounds. And not only that, the rotation style should be left, right, and you can see it's going here and there. So this is how a code-based animation can be created. So this is, I'm not going to create any keyframe. Instead of that, I have a character and also the costumes, right? Character and costumes. You can see it's animation. So maybe your animation, you can see it's as a slow motion one because of the network rate. But normally you can see this as a smooth one. But if I reduce the speed, let's reduce the speed by putting, I'm going to put control and wait 1 second after each 10 steps. Now you can see a clear image changes. Image to image change වෙනවා දැන් පේනවා පැහැදිලිව. එතකොට ඇත්තටම අපිට ඒක ඇනිමේෂන් එකක් වගේ දැනෙන්නේ නැහැ. අපිට තේරෙනවා පින්තූර දෙකක් මාරු වෙනවා නේද කියලා. හරි. ඒ හින්දා තමයි මේක ස්පීඩ් එක වැඩි වෙද්දි තමයි අපිට ඇනිමේෂන් ගතිය එන්නේ. Let's put 0.5. Better than the previous one, but not really good. Let's put 0.1 there. Quite better. Not perfect. Let's put 0.01. More frames per second. It looks more smoother. So let's move only 2 steps. So in my one, it seems little faster, but I think your one showing some less frame with a less frame rate. So you won't see much smooth one, but you can do this in your computer and see that in a smooth way. Do it in your computer and you will see that as animation. Okay, I just want to give you the idea about the frame rate. When you increase the frame rate, the fan එකක් හිතලා බලන්න. When you rotate a fan, you cannot actually count the number of propellers. You can't count the number of sides, right? Or number of wings in propeller. But when you stop the fan, you can count. That means fast motion, when motion is very fast, or when frames are changing rapidly, our eye cannot recognize that as an individual frame. That is the nature. When the frame rapidly change වෙනකොට අපේ ඇහැට ඒක අඳුනා ගන්න බෑ. ඒ හින්දා තමයි මම මේක කරලා බලන්න කියලා කියන්නේ. When you do this in your computer, you will understand that. So it will be smooth movement. හරි. දැන් අපි jitter වලින් බලමු. So let me do this using jitter. I'm going to share my Windows screen now. Hopefully you can see the screen, right? Can you see? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So here you can see the jitter screen, similar to what I explained in the book. The file menu, open, new, open, save buttons, and the play back menu. Then the tool set. Right, different tools are there. The first tool is selection tool, where you can select any object in the stage. This is stage for the working area. And then the sub-selection tool, which can be used actually. If you draw a shape, let's draw a shape first. I'm going to draw an oval. Actually, the first tool is used to move this from one place to another place. The second tool is the sub-selection tool, which you can use to bend from these points. You can click on the anchors and change it. And bend it as you wish. There is a subselection tool. Let's undo. Control Z for undo. And next, pencil tool. Sorry, line tool. Line tool is used to draw lines. Actually, these lines are polygonal lines. You can see. Then you have lasso tool, which you can use to select a portion of this. And even if you wish, you can delete that portion. That is lasso. If you want to select a portion, so let's use lasso tool. You have to draw carefully. According to your drawing, the selections will be applied. And now you can always use the option panel to change. If you need anything, you can change from the option panel. Then the insert image, insert bitmap is used to insert image. Text tool is used to write a text along. That is to type a text. You can use text tool. Okay. Then oval tool to draw oval, rectangle to draw rectangle. And in rectangle tool, you have subtools like rounded rectangle, polygon, and star. Respectively, that tools will draw the particular shapes. Then you have a pencil tool, which allows you to draw free drawings, smooth curves. These are vectors, right? So I think we learn about the vectors and rasters. All the shapes that we are creating here in the Victorian Gito are vectors, unless if you have imported image. Again, mathematical calculate zoom karama quality drop in vectors can rasters can pixel based. Image gatto pixel based. Okay, the next thing is brush tool, where you can use the brush to brush. You can see. If you want to create a cat, my recommendation, use brush tool. 1, 2. Okay, so you can see yes. So likewise, you can use and create something, a shape like this. Undo. And then you have the next one. This is a free transform, which you can use to actually transform this with transform handles. Transform means like resize, rotate, scale, resize, rotate, scale. That is called shear, like this. And the other way also you can shear. Yeah. That is for the transform tool. Okay, then the next one is fill transform, which is used to change the fill. So only transform in the fill. Because fill and outline are two things. This is showing some of the shapes. Yeah. And the next one is importer tool, which is used to fill to the borders. You have to carefully zoom this and fill to fill. And change the color, you can change the border then. And to fill inside, this another color to fill inside and fill it. So that is paint bucket. Then the eyedropper is to capture the color and eraser is to erase. Right? Okay, the basic tools are done. Now what I want to do is I want to show you small animation. First of all, my plan is to show you a frame by frame animation. So which is not there in the book, but I'll show you what is frame by frame animation. In frame by frame animation, so this is my first frame. So let's go to second frame, and second frame is empty. I'm going to draw another shape in the second frame. Let's say I'm going to draw a rectangle in the second frame. Sorry. I have to insert a blank keyframe, right click. So yes, insert blank keyframe. In the blank keyframe, I can draw. This is the second shape. And I'll go to the third one. Right click, insert blank keyframe. I'm going to draw another shape. Start polygon. So I'll add another keyframe. So this is hard, frame by frame, insert blank keyframe, and then draw star there. So this is somewhat harder because you have to draw each and every frame. After that, you can play around. Let's go to the first frame and let's play this. You can see when I go to the first frame and play this, first frame and play this, you can see the shapes are interchanging. Shapes are changing basically. So let's go to the view menu, control, and let's rewind, control, play. Actually, I want to play this continuously, so I'm going to use this control. View, go to that. Okay, let's export this file. Export flash movie. And I'm going to export as, okay, let's export as SWF file. Hello.swf. The documents. Click OK. Now let's go to the documents. This is my SWF. I can open this in a browser normally. So let's use a web browser. So I'm trying to open this in VLC Media Player. I don't think it will work for SWF. Is it working? Seems not. So let's try to open using web browser. More apps and choose another app. Or just drag and drop in the browser. No. For security reasons, not allowing me to play over there. But earlier browsers like Internet Explorer, if you have, you can just drag and drop over Internet Explorer and play this SWF. Or you have to download a SWF player. But in case if it is not playing there, please download SWF player. Right, anyway, so let's go back to the GTalk. And frame by frame animation, if you see, frame by frame animation, it's moving from one frame to another frame. It's just moving from one place to another frame. So undo. If I want to copy the motion, I can select all the frames and then I can start copying them. Just select all these frames, Control A to select them, and then copy and paste. Right click, copy frames and paste frames. Control V to paste or paste frames. So it has selected all the frames there. So select one by one, shift and arrow, then right click or edit, copy, or there, edit. It's not showing the frames. Let's copy the frames, right click. It's not showing the copy frames. They copy, go there, but not showing. So you can try the copy frames and paste frames, but in my machine it's not working, but your one should be right. Now here, right click, copy frames. Now it should work. Go there, right click. The right click is not working on paste frames. Okay, you can see it's pasting, right? Then you play, it will play for 2 times. Likewise, you can copy the frames. Now you can see it's playing for 2 times. Copy and paste. This is frame by frame animation, which is harder because I have to create individual frames always. Okay, let's go to the clean animation. Clean means auto generated. I'm taking a new file. Okay, here it is. I'm having a new file. First of all, I'll create the first frame. That is this shape. And I'll go to 50 or 60. Right click. Insert keyframe. Keyframe will insert the original frame. Right? Keyframe will insert the original frame. So can you hear now?
Yes, sir.
I'm using 2 machines. Sorry for that. Okay, I'll get it closer. Now can you hear properly?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Right, okay. So what I have done, first of all, okay, let me undo. I have created a circle. I have created a circle. Then I went to 60th frame, right click there and insert a keyframe. Insert keyframe. That will copy the original frame and bring it here. Then using the motion tool, the selection tool actually, I'm going to move it to this corner. Right, then I'll right click in the middle, 30 right click karala. So I'll create a motion tween. So what will happen if I go to the first frame and play, you can see smooth, it's moved into the corner. But ඔයාලට පේන්නේ මේක කැඩි කැඩි යනවා වගේනේ. හේතුව දැන් මේක කොනටම ගියාම මේක යන්නේ නිකන් කැඩි කැඩි වගේ crispy විදියට යනවා. ඒක එච්චර ලස්සන නැහැ. So therefore I'll go to the modify. Modify එකේ තියෙනවා documents වල. There you can see the frame rate. I'll change this to 25 or 30 even. 30 frames per second. මොකද 12ක් තිබ්බට පේන්නේ නැහැ. 12ක් තිබ්බොත් ඒක crispy වගේ කැඩි කැඩි යනවා. Let me change to 30. Okay. කොහොමද ඒක ගත්තේ? Modify document. Modify document. Then I'll change it to 30 FPS and click OK. So let's play this now. I'm going to go to the first one and play this now. Now you can see the movement is smooth. Movement is very smooth now. If I play, go to the beginning, play, movement is smooth. Smoother than the previous one. But when I show this using network connection or internet, it might be slow, right? ඒ හේතුව network එකෙන් broadcast කරනකොට පොඩක් slow වෙනවනේ. ඒක තමයි හේතුව. Right, okay. So now you can see the animated frames. Right, let's copy the frame. I'm going to the first frame again and right click copy the frame. And then go to 120 here in the timeline, right click paste frames. And again, I'm going to the middle and right click create motion tween. If you need any help, tell me. Now go to the beginning, playing this, going to the corner and coming back. It's going to the corner. When I go to the beginning, it's going to the corner and it's coming back. What I have done, I have copied the initial frame, keyframe to here and change it. If I want, I can create keyframes in the middle and do some dynamics.